Just give me a 10 count.
Go.
All right, welcome to Build Live, presented by Channel 9. My name is Seth Juarez.
I'm Christina Warren.
And we are excited to do a little bit of a pre-show to give you behind-the-scenes look of what it took to get ready. How you doing, Christina?
I'm doing great.
This is your first build, right?
This is my first build as a Microsoft employee.
Okay, it's a little bit different from the other side. Or tell us what you did before.
So I used to be a technology journalist. So I used to be, one of the people in the press. And so, it was always exciting to come, and I knew a lot of work went into it, but it just kind of seemed to magically appear. And now I've seen how much hard work goes into this conference.
There's thousands of people that have been working on this.
Thousands, yes.
And there's a lot of good content that's going to be coming up. In fact, what we did is we came a little bit before, a couple of days ago, and we want to show you behind the scenes. We have a little video that shows you what it actually looks like here when there's nobody here.
Yes.
Let's roll that right now. Thanks so much, future Seth and Christina. You're looking quite dapper.
We're good-looking people.
I think so. Welcome to the 2018 edition of Microsoft Build. We have the Microsoft Build live stage right behind us.
Right behind us.
It's pretty cool. I'm so excited. It's new. It's bold.
It's beautiful, if I can say.
Those are all adjectives that have been used to describe me, I think.
Yeah.
Well, my mom. Mostly.
Okay.
So we're going to have a ton of cool content coming out of there, live shows just like you would expect. We're going to have the a kickoff that you're watching right now. We're going to have also the keynotes, and then we're also going to have sessions and people, influencers, people that make the products come on stage and tell you all about what's going on. I'm pretty excited.
Absolutely. We want to hear from you, so use that live chat and ask your questions. But we're super stoked to be here, and this is my first build as an employee.
I know. I'm so glad to be your co-host.
I'm glad to be your co-host.
Hey, but we've got a ton of other things going on right in this area. We have a podcast booth just over here. Tell us about that.
So there are going to be 20 different podcasts, or 20 different podcast hosts, 16 different podcasts. They're going to be recording live, doing interviews with execs, and then putting them on their own channels. It's awesome, and one of the really cool things that we've got going on. I love it.
I'm pretty excited. But the best thing, obviously, is the keynote.
Obviously.
And they gave us badges to go in and look.
We do.
So we're going to go backstage and see what the keynote area looks like. Should we go?
We got the badges. Let's check it out.
Let's do it.
All right.
This is the keynote area where I'm pretty sure you can fit at least 60 million people.
Actually closer to 6,000.
Right, that's why she's here. But you might even see like some cool Microsoft celebrities just like walking around.
Yeah, you never know.
And I'm pretty excited, because I don't get to talk to these people very often.
No.
I don't see them, right? And so I'm pretty excited. Maybe I'll run into someone like, I don't know, famous like Donovan Brown, for example.
Or Paige Bailey.
Oh, I know, right? I'm pretty excited.
It's amazing. No, this auditorium is huge, and as you can see, like, I feel small just standing here. Like, this is on a mammoth scale. These screens. That's hardcore.
And there's a ton of cool stuff going on, right? There's going to be tons of keynotes. I think there's 2 in a row, and there's another one on Tuesday.
And another on Tuesday. So we've got Satya's vision keynote, and then there's the technical keynote. It's Scott Guthrie, and then on Tuesday, Joe Belfiore is doing a keynote. So lots and lots of stuff.
I'm excited to see what they have to say. All right, so we're going to go backstage and see what's over there, and then we're going to toss it back.
All right, so now we are backstage where all of the tech magic happens before the keynote airs. And this place, how long has this taken for them to set up?
I think they started last Thursday, so it's taken literally years.
Yeah. I mean, well, 4 days, but...
Right, I mean, that's close. Cosmically speaking in the universe time.
Something like that,
right.
I guess.
Amazing. And the other thing is there's like 1,000 million people back here working on this stuff.
Like 50, but also a lot. It feels like more.
I mean, that feels a little bit upright to me.
I do think that there's probably at least 1,000, miles of patch cable.
Cable's important. I mean, let's take a look at this goodness. This is how you're hearing me, people.
You can't trust wireless.
Not with so many wireless things happening all over the place, right?
No, totally. But this backstage area, I mean, these are the people who you don't want to make them mad, because they are who's controlling the keynote. They're doing the switches. They're making sure the PowerPoints run correctly. Like, these are the people who keep everything running.
Yeah, and I mean, there's so many buttons I just want to push, but all those dudes and gals are giving me the stink eye.
Yeah, I mean, don't press the button, Seth.
I know.
How many times have we talked about this? Just don't.
All right, so let's do this. Let's see if we can sneak onto the main stage and see what it feels like to give a keynote. Should we go?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
We got to do it.
All right, we are here on the actual stage where you would be speaking in front of the 6 million people that are going to be here.
Okay, so it was like 6,000.
Oh, I know, but it's still a lot of people, right?
It's massive. And frankly, like, standing up here and looking at this crowd of people, I don't know how Satya does it.
Well, I'm pretty excited for this. Okay, so a little bit of a recap of what we've done. We've shown you out there in the Microsoft Build Live area.
Yes.
We actually looked at the Microsoft Build show floor.
We did.
We saw a little bit of the backstage.
Yep.
And we're ending up here on stage where in literally minutes the keynote is going to start.
It's going to kick off right from here, and you at home are going to be able to follow us along every step of the way.
Awesome. So we're going to kick it back to you, future Seth and future Katrina.
Back to you guys.
I just have to say, I really love how I was wearing the Snapchat sunglasses the whole time and how lame I looked.
Yeah, Snapchat glasses to me are the epitome of hipsterness.
They are, but I was, you know what? The real epitome of hipsterness is using them to upload to Instagram.
That's true. I did have sriracha sauce in my back pocket, which is kind of hipster as well.
It's true.
So what do we got going on today?
All right, so in addition to the keynote, which is obviously going to be, Satya's keynote starts in just a couple of minutes, and then Scott Guthrie's going to do his technical keynote. We've got a bunch of live sessions that we'll be streaming right here, and in between those sessions, we're doing some great stuff here on Build Live. So you're going to be talking with Mads and Anders on languages.
Yeah, definitely
Super
not going to
exciting.
want to miss Mads and Anders because those dudes are amazing.
And you're also going to be talking to Corey Sanders and Rohan Kumar about cloud migration and app development.
And I'm excited because Corey's fantastic, Rohan's a genius, and so it's going to be good.
Yeah, and then right after the keynote, we're going to do a recap, and we're going to be speaking with Eric Boyd and with Sam George about AI stuff.
And IoT. I'm excited. And in between each of those, we also have some of the sessions that are going to be live streamed. I think Harry Shum, the Executive Vice President of AI, is going to be doing a session, and then we have some with Scott Hanselman and Scott Hunter. Is that right?
We sure do. We sure do. There's going to be a huge .NET session that you definitely want to tune into.
And look, the thing about Build that I like the most is that, like, I mean, it's all my people, it's all the content that I like, and it's all about development. And so if you're a developer, you're not going to want to miss. We have coverage all the way till what?
We're going through 6 p.m. tonight.
6 p.m. Pacific time, and also we're going to start tomorrow bright and early for the second keynote.
We sure do. We sure do. What session are you most excited about?
I am excited about the AI stuff because you know I'm all about AI, and in fact, during Harry Shum's talk, I get to do just a little demo. So I'm going to run off stage and go do a demo.
Okay, so you got to make sure you tune in. We're going to be live streaming it to Harry Shum's talk because Seth will be making an appearance, and we need to be able to tease you.
Let's talk a little bit about the show floor because there's some interesting areas over there. Why don't you tell us what you found?
All right, so we've got a great lounge area for the developers, and one of the best things that's going to happen is there are going to be dogs and bunnies and mini horses. There's a cuddle corner.
I don't know why I'm even going to be. They should bring an animal.
I agree.
Over here.
I mean, this is what I'm saying. I feel like it should be on this stage at all times. So that's going to be great. We've also got there's an IoT booth. There's a Windows Insiders booth. There's just all kinds of stuff that people can check out to see on the show floor to learn more about other companies, other products. It's great.
Hopefully we'll have some time to go out there and get some footage for people that can't be here.
That's the plan, is that we're going to be taking some of our downtime to be doing that and hopefully even being maybe live from you guys. And obviously, we've got this chat running, and so when we're doing these sessions, like when you're doing your Q&As, when we're talking to people, let us know what your thoughts are. You can also tweet us at CH9 on Twitter and or at our individual handles and let us know what you think.
Awesome. We want this to be as interactive as possible, so if you're online and you're watching, we want to make sure that we can capture what you're saying and what you're thinking so that we can respond back. Well, we're about 30 seconds out from where we're going to start kicking over to the keynote. I want to shout out to a couple of people that are already saying hi in the chat, like Enes Hasha from Kosovo, Gustavo Vera Scuderi,
Paraguay,
Mohamed El Mehdi Mesfakwi. We're pretty excited.
From Morocco, fantastic. Thank you.
So hello from Japan. All right, well, we're about 10 seconds out, and what we're going to do is we're going to toss over, a little bit more? We have some more time.
We've got a couple more minutes. All right, cool. This is good.
Yeah.
So, all right, so you're going to do your AI talk today, and you've got some other talks that you're going to be doing as well.
So there's going to be some cool announcements today about some secret projects that I'm probably going to talk about after the keynote a little bit when we do our little bit of a wrap up, and so I'm excited about that. I'm also excited that I'm going to do a demo and talk a little bit about some of the tooling that we can do with AI. So I'm excited about that.
So what is the biggest opportunity of AI?
Oh, that's a really good question. So AI to me is kind of an interesting thing because people make it into this little bit of a dark art.
Yeah.
It's like AI is this magic sign.
I mean, is Elon Musk right? Are the cyborgs going to like overtake?
I don't think so. I mean,
are we living in Westworld?
No, like Andrew Ng, who does a really cool course on Coursera, said worrying about AI that's going to take over the world is like worrying about overpopulation on Mars. Like, we might get to Mars one day, but we should worry about overpopulation when we get there, right? And so the cool thing about AI is it's actually a development thing, and you can totally like see it in a development cycle. And so hopefully during the talks this week about AI, you'll learn a little bit more about that.
Fantastic.
What about for you? What are some of the fun things that you're excited to do around here in Seattle? I know you did a lot of pre-records.
Yeah, we actually went around the entire area, which was great for me. I've lived here a year, but I still feel like I don't know the area that well. Pike's Place Market, which is close by, there's some great food in that area, great coffee all over the place. If you go to Capitol Hill, my neighborhood, there's some great places to check out. Oh, check out SAM, the Seattle Art Museum. So good. They've got some really good exhibits going on right now, some that actually end this week. So if you happen to be in the Seattle area, check it out.
And if you've noticed a difference from last year, I'm trying to go full Hanselman here.
Yeah, I was going to say, you've definitely grown out the beard. I'm liking it.
She's like,
No, I like it. You know what's also new this year is this amazing set.
Oh, I know. This set is actually pretty cool, and so I'm excited.
We're going to have so many people up on this giving great demos and talks and doing interviews. It's going to be really
awesome.
fun.
So a reminder, this is going to be live streamed, and so if you have any questions, make sure, I think there's a little space below where you can add some questions.
Sure can.
And so make sure you put those in. Here's some more shout outs to people.
Oh, so the Claire from Georgia, USA, which this is where I'm from originally.
Really?
Yeah, I'm originally
Where's your accent?
It doesn't exist.
Oh my goodness.
No.
From China as well, Alex Medeiros from Brazil, and from the UK, one of my favorite countries.
And someone actually from the country of Georgia as well, so that's great.
Well, that's fortuitous.
That
it kind of worked out there.
People from New York, my old home, my forever home in my heart. Nice. Yes, we've got some great people.
Okay, so we are about probably 60-ish seconds out where we're going to start tossing over to the keynote. What we want you to do is we want you to watch, take notes, anything that you feel is interesting and you want to shout out to us, please let us know right below.
So we're going to be here after the keynote to kind of go through everything, and so we'll be able to maybe answer some of your questions or pass things along.
Absolutely, so pass those along. And like I said, one of the most important parts of this presentation that we do, Build Live, presented by Channel 9, is that we want you to feel like you're part of the conference, even though you might not be here. And so if you have questions, make sure you submit them. We want to answer as many as we can, and any we don't get to, we save and we look out later. We want to be able to make you feel like you're actually here. If you can't be, we understand it's impossible for everyone to get here, but we know that with the cloud, a lot of things are possible, and we want you to do that stuff as well.
Let's take advantage of the cloud and communicate virtually. If you're here in person, that's great too. We're super excited to be here.
Awesome. Well, we're about 30 seconds out where we're going to start tossing to the keynote. My name is Seth Juarez. You can catch me on other Channel 9 shows like the AI show, which is something that I get to work on. And what show do you work on?
So I'm Christina Warren, and you can find me on This Week on Channel 9, and I do some of the other shows kind of around Channel 9 and around our content. So yeah, we both check us out on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Microsoft Developer, which is our new YouTube home for Channel 9. So that's a great opportunity for people too.
Awesome.
Yes.
Well, we are going to cut now to the keynote, which is going to start shortly. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you right after the awesome keynotes.